Hey guys, how are you keeping? So today we're gonna work on a quite different razor. It's a Kamisori, traditional Japanese razor, and this one is a Henkotsu Hinoshita Kaizan. So the blade is a bit over 7/8, traditional 7/8, with 5 centimeters long edge, and this is an asymmetrical blade. So the traditional one with the omote, the flat one, and the ura, the hollow one. And so it will be, I believe, a short video because the blade is not damaged, it just doesn't cut very well at the moment. You can shave, but it's not that comfortable. As you can see, the edge is not too bad. So we're gonna start with quite a high grade. So we're gonna start with the Asano Nagura Mejiro. So the Mejiro is around 8 to 9k grade. So let's make the slurry first. And the difference with the honing of such razor is that you don't spend the same time on each side. That's why I found the trick of using a card to move the slurry. So what I'm doing myself is 10 laps on the ura side, so the hollowed one, for 1 on the omote side. That's why I'm bringing back the slurry on top, because I can only do 5 laps on the stone with the slurry that I have. So I have to bring it back for another 5 laps. And now I'm using the omote to do it. So 1 out of 2 I'm using the omote, and 1 out of 2 I'm using the card to bring the slurry up. So it's a bit more time consuming, I guess, than a standard straight razor where you do the same amount of laps on each side. Okay, now we can rinse it and move to the next one, which is the Asano Nagura Koma. So the Koma is around 12k. So the Koma will give you a lighter, less thick slurry, which is perfectly normal. And you also need to make sure to not put any pressure on the stone, otherwise you will scratch your best stone. That's it, we have our slurry. And we're gonna use the same ratio, 10 for 1. 10 on the ura side and 1 on the omote. So I'm sorry about the light on the video, there is something happening and I don't know what. Sometimes it's a bit darker, sometimes it's a bit brighter. So really no need to put too much pressure on the blade. Really the weight of the blade itself is enough. The credit card or whatever card, plastic card, is very handy to bring back the slurry on top of the stone. And this is the last slurry stone. So I don't really know what kind of stone it is. I believe it's so it's Tomo Nagura. I believe it's Kiita. Not fully sure. The grid, I estimate it around 15k. So same ratio, 5, then you bring the slurry back for another 5 laps. And now we use the omote side to bring it back. So the edge is not very long, it's only 5 centimeters long, so that's why there is a bit of slurry on the side. let's clean it. Let's have a look at the light beam. Perfect. And a final look at the edge under the microscope. So that looks good. No scratch, very flat. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Then we're gonna rinse our stone. Also, we're gonna make sure to dry it. And after that, I'm gonna use the traditional Japanese trope, the Kanayama. I have a 70,000, 60,000 actually, which is very good. And I will do the usual 200 laps on it. And I will not bother doing the 10:1. I will use the same ratio as a normal one, which is the same amount on each side. And finally, I will go for a shave test, which I did with the Oaken Lab Sanctum. And I used it actually on both sides. I don't really know how to use only one hand to shave. And that was perfect. That was really nice. So tell me, what's your experience with Kamisori? Did you try them already or not? Do you like them? I'd like to know. So hope you liked the video. It was short today. If you did, I appreciate a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd love you to do so. And thank you for following me. Bye bye. See you now.